I wanted to talk about some of my favorite classics and how I want them to be modernly adapted. I got this original topic idea from a Top 5 Wednesday prompt. It wasn't this week's, I think it was like last week's or the week before, so I definitely missed out, but I just wanted to talk about it anyway, so I will leave the link to the Goodreads group down in the description bar. But the first classic that I always talk about and that I think would be a great modern adaptation is I Capture the Castle by Dodie Smith. You all know I talk about this non-stop. It's one of my favorite classics of all. It's my favorite classic of all time. I just want everyone to read it. I think this would be a great vlog style YouTube modern adaptation, more along the lines of like The Haunting of Sunshine Girl and how she did all that in like a vlog format, and she made it seem like everything was real kind of thing. Just because this whole book is written in diary entry and it's from the perspective of a teenage girl, and it's just basically her coming of age story, so I think it would kind of unfold nicely on a YouTube vlog style format. The second book that I would love to be adapted again and again and again and again and again and again and again is Peter Pan by J.M. Barrie. This is also another one of my favorite. I love Peter Pan, just the story. I love the more I research about the writer and the inspiration behind the story, and just like the more I read into this story, the darker it gets, and I love that about it, I guess. My favorite adaptation as of right now is the 2003 live action adaptation. I just think that that captured what Neverland is like in my head, if that makes sense. So yeah, but I would love to see this in like another movie format. So if you could make that happen, please and thank you. My third option would have to be The Island of Dr Moreau by H.G. Wells. I read that a couple of years ago and I actually ended up really enjoying it. It's a lot more horror sci-fi than like just normal regular sci-fi like his other works, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was creepy. It was one of those books where I was enjoying it when I read it, but then the more I thought about it afterwards, the more creeped out I got, which is always a good time. And I think I would enjoy an adaptation directed by Tim Burton. More of the weird stuff that he does. I know he does both like live action normal people stuff like Big Eyes and all that, but then he also does, you know, the classic Tim Burton thing. I would want like the classic white faced makeup, weird creatures type of movie adaptation. Moving on to number 4, I would like to see The Picture of Dorian Gray be adapted in a modern film. I know they did one recently, I think in 2009, with the guy that plays Prince Caspian as Dorian Gray. I really enjoyed that one, but I think I would want to see this along the lines of Pan's Labyrinth. Something like that I think would be really cool, just because the story itself is already dark. I would love to see like some creepy version of the painting getting old. And the last book I would love to see be adapted is Lord of the Flies by William Golding. Is that the author? If you've been on my channel for a while, you know that I've written countless essays and references on Lord of the Flies, but I've never actually read it. So I feel like I kind of know the story, even though I haven't read it, though I should. But I would like to see a modern adaptation on it. I don't know how, I don't know what kind of style I would want it, but I could also see this one having a really good soundtrack as well. But I'm not sure what kind of sounds I would want to go along with this movie. I haven't really thought this list out. I've just kind of turned on the camera and just went with it. Anyway, those are all the classics that I've picked to be modernly adapted. Please make it happen, someone out there. Let me know what classics you would want adapted down in the comments below, and I hope you're having a great day, and you will see me in another video soon.